If you're in web design, either you're a freelancer working with clients, working at an agency, doing web design as your full-time job, or you're a client who's working with a designer to get your business website up, this tool is going to make your life 10 times better. If you're working on a web design project and you're drowning in long email threads or Slack messages or just a lot of back and forth or just a whole bunch of meetings just back and forth on the feedback for what needs to go where, what changes to make, what copy to write, where to put little details. Maybe it's something you do within your team. You're a design team of 3, you have a lot of feedback, you have a lot of collaboration, but it's all messy. This tool is gonna fix all that all at once. So let's take a look what it is and you can evaluate for yourself, like if it's actually gonna make your life 10 times better or I'm just getting here. It's called Webvizio. Once you sign up, you can, create multiple projects based on your plan. And here, to get started on a project, you can either add the URL, or if you're still working in the design or mockup stage, you can add screenshots of like whatever design that you have. So as soon as you have a project up, I'm just gonna use a URL here as an example. Here you have all the pages in different tabs. So it kind of looks like a browser, except, you have all the pages open on different tabs. So you can get feedback for each individual page. So what you can do here is, you can add multiple team members and you can, wherever you want to give feedback, either for your coworkers or for a client, all you're going to do is just click where you want the feedback for, and you're going to have this pop-up. And this pop-up, it's going to be like any project management software. So you can give it a title, you can describe what changes you want. Maybe, the font's not right, or you'd want it to maybe have a bit of animation. Whatever that might be, we can just type it in and you can select the deadline. If something that's more time sensitive, you can give it a priority. If it's high priority, something that needs to be fixed right away. And if you can't explain with just the words, you can record a video. So you can just go here to the video option where you can record the video so you can express yourself better in terms of what you're really trying to say. And of course, you can emphasize on the text as well. You can do all sort of bold italics, kind of format your text however you want. If you just want to be more structured and organized, maybe you have templates you want to work with in terms of feedback, or maybe you're working with an end client, you're the project manager. You can just assign it to whoever's on the team who's going to look after this. You can literally assign it to people. You can tag them, or you can change the labels as well. So maybe depending on how complex the project is, you may have different labels, for example, different stages of the project. Maybe it's it's content type of feedback, it's enhancements, it's testing, it's for bugs, it's for something else, or for feature development. So again, there's all those customizations are there. So it really makes it super easy to collaborate with multiple stakeholders and people to add feedback onto any design project you or your team might be working on. But that's not all it. So let's say you have 20, 30 things of different feedback on all different pages. But now that's gonna get messy. Who's gonna go through all these different pages, look at trying to find all these different pins where the feedback is? You also have a board. Just like any project management software, all these tasks, all these little feedback points you're gonna be adding through the visual aspect or the visual canvas. It's also a task card. So if you go to the task mode, you literally have all the tasks added so you can manage it even better. And there's one more little feature which I thought was actually super cool. For every feedback you're adding, it also has a device information. I've worked as a QA, I've worked as a product manager. I know how important it is to figure out what the device is, where the issue is happening. So that way you can actually see if it's a global issue or it's a very specific issue for certain users. Instead of you having to add that manually, it has that information on it automatically, which I thought was super cool. You can think of this as your Trello or whatnot, but through a visual element to it, which is critical for web design projects. Let's quickly look at the pricing here. So the bummer is that there is no free plan, but a cheapest plan here is $28 a month. That has up to 5 users and 10 projects. Again, if you're a freelancer, you're a designer, you're working with the team, I feel $28 with the amount of time it's going to save you is probably a decent bet. But you tell me if this tool is worth it or doesn't seem worth it based on an offer and how much time it's going to save you. If you learned something new and inspiration sparked, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more tools, and I'll see you in the next videos.